Hello everyone, Teacher Lou here, and we are back with significant figures with Rule 4. So our first three rules, there are a lot of always or never, but here we are going to have a sometimes, and sometimes trailing zeros are significant. One instance in which they are going to be significant is when they happen behind the decimal. In our example 1.050, we have this zero that's to the right of the decimal, it's trailing, and that is going to be a case where it is significant. And so when we have zeros that are trailing to the right, they are significant. So here we are going to have our non-zeros as significant, our zero in between, and our trailing zero, leaving us with 4 total significant figures for this one. Now let's take a look at a case where our trailing zero will not be significant. Our next example is going to be the number 900. So we have 900, these zeros are trailing our non-zero number, but there's no decimal in sight. And so just like before when we had our rule 3 with that 0.0005, these zeros are only acting as placeholders, and we are going to not consider them to be significant. For this example, only the non-zero digit is significant, leaving us with 1 significant figure. However, if I change this value to be 900.0, that 0 to the right of the decimal is going to be significant, and that's going to make the zeros behind the 9 also significant. And that decimal point, that extra 0, is going to make this have a total of 4 significant figures. And so the presence of a decimal point as well as a trailing 0 behind the decimal point will indicate significance.